Dragon Ball, horror, kaiju, and more. Steven's Toy Reviews. Hello there, collectors. Steven here with the moment a lot of us have been waiting for, because now we have another Godzilla -1 action figure in the game. But this is going to be a variant. I have the normal one. It actually should be maybe here tomorrow if I'm lucky. Or in a day or two. Yeah, we have the Godzilla -1 color in the Super 7 Ultimates lineup. The normal color has been released, but it just so happened that this one got to me first. Now, this one was a Super 7 exclusive. 1,000 plus or minus some run. Only get it through them, and this sold out just in a few hours. Yeah, same day. So if you were looking to get it, you had a reasonable amount of time to put your order in. Keep that in mind. But it was only one day. So if you were hoping to get this, it doesn't look like there's going to be any sort of reissue, and people are already asking a lot for this on the aftermarket. So I guess right now this is going to be just a matter of do you want to pony up for what the aftermarket is asking for, or do you just want to maybe wait for another variant, or should this just be a lesson that maybe now Super 7 is saying, you know, when we have an exclusive, it's actually going to be an exclusive and not wind up on a partner retailer site literally the day it gets into my hands for the same price, and I didn't have to pay up front for it. Anyway, so yes, -1 color. The normal color version is going to be in my hands soon. If you are looking to pick that one up, BBTS is going to be getting theirs soon. Should hopefully be there by the end of the month. And then, as well as a note, Super 7 through a retail teaser has noted that there is something coming on September 12th. What it is, we don't know, but it hopefully should be here soon. The box for -color -1 is rather interesting because it is different than the normal release. So as we take a look, it is very much so aggressive in terms of how it is designed. The window is off-centered. We have a nice picture of Godzilla sort of attacking the window, which is kind of ironic if you think about it in a way. The back of the box has nothing on it in terms of text, which usually there is like a flavor text for the Toho Ultimates, but that is not going to be the case here, which is fine. I mean, honestly, keeping it simple is just fine with me as long as it looks good. The top of the box, we have another piece of a window, so this way we can look in. The sides of the box are going to have the window as well, but, you know, the -1, so on and so forth, Japanese, and the bottom is just going to have the social media stuff and information for Super 7. So let me just make sure. No, thank you. Okay, now I am all focused in. All right, so if you follow me on my socials, you already know, or if you took a close look, that you can actually see it. We can clearly look in and we can see the figure. And I've posted pictures of this from literally an eye's length away from you know, to my hand. So we kind of already know what the face paint looks like for the eyes. And well, if you haven't yet, you know, stay tuned. So we're gonna be in for a ride. So let's go ahead and open this puppy up. Which is funny because I just got done literally last night opening my 20th anniversary Monster Arts Rathalos. So again, this is on the aftermarket right now. If you are looking to get it, I've seen people, you know, look to sell this for about $200. The moral of the story is now it looks like Super 7 is treating their exclusives a bit more seriously. I guess now if you snooze, you lose. You know, in the future, get your orders in directly at Super 7 for their direct stuff. Link will be in the description. And as well, BBTS and the like will have the normal version in stock soon, and I will have links in the description, which I will be getting the original version as well. Okay. So the box, I mean, it's not really an insert per se, but it has, you know, the style guide, if you will, for -color. So box will be off to the side now. Which there was no slipcover or brown box, just so this way everyone is clear on that. Super 7 is indeed moving away from those, which it would have been really cool if there was a little bit of extra, what's the word, accoutrement for this particular release, given the impact -1 has for the franchise. I don't know. But here's the tail, which new. Usually I can just no. You know what? Now that I think about it, homie ain't gonna even try and play that. Yeah. Normally what I would try to do is just try and yank it out, which I've been successful with doing in the past, but I almost undid my lock there. I'm not going to do that just because of the dorsal plates. So let's focus in here real quick, see if we can. So one of the points was the tail having good fluid movement, which maybe I need to loosen it up with heat. I don't know, but that's nice. The base of the tail, maybe I need to work a little bit more, but okay. So we got that moving and grooving. Oh, a plastic popped. Oh, okay. You know what? Let's move on to the figure. Okay. So we do have these twist ties. So let's go. Let me just go ahead and take care of these. Oh, mama. And then I'll be right back. Okay. 750,000 years later. It actually wasn't that bad. It was just difficult to, coordinate getting that in frame and twisting the ties, or rather untwisting the ties. You've got 3, which are going to be in the back. Be careful because you may hit the dorsal plates up here, the spikes, which good on them for like getting clearance here. But hopefully, jerking this around in shipment, hopefully none of these will break like the Monster Arts. So you've got that securing it in, and then you have this piece of plastic pushing this down. Hello, Kong Axe, holding the feet in place. So let's go ahead and pull Godzilla out. No, now that I think about it, we got to do this. Okay. Walking and chewing gum at the same time. I always talk about doing that. So that is something to really keep in mind. If you do YouTube stuff, don't do it like that. So that was a bad way to do it. Then the head, which I never, ever. Okay, that was easy. That was the easiest head I ever took out from Super7. Innuendos. We're not going to look at the heads yet, actually. How easy is it to pop off? Oh, pretty easy. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the main body here. So I guess there's a recent meme in my Discord. You can always find it. bit.ly/STR, all caps, Discord, capital, about not zooming in. And here's the problem with that. Okay, here's the problem with saying don't zoom in. How can we not appreciate these details? That's not sarcasm. Like, I gave a quick, that's a little loose, a quick rundown of my thoughts in my Discord server. And, I think for the most part, as I can see it here, my critique holds up pretty well. My thoughts for how the figure looks. The loose torso joint here, I'm not too pleased with. Come on, focus in better. There we go. I can edit that in post. So we are a little loosey-goosey, except for the legs, which is fine. He's got his feet, but he doesn't have his toes. So Super7, you gotta up your toe game. So for pretty much all of the previous Godzilla Ultimates, I was able to get the tail on with no issues. No. Okay, so I will need to heat the hole in order to make that happen. Okay. Yeah, the plates are bent, but honestly, they're made of a softer plastic, so not that big of a deal. Okay. All right. So the only accessory that we get is a roaring head sculpt, which I don't really consider that to be an accessory. But that being said, if you're... God damn it. If you're in my Discord server or you follow me on Twitter, it's not X. You pretty much know what I'm about to show you. You know that whenever I critique figures, particularly Godzilla ones, we always have this continuing problem with the eyes, right? And I always make mention, can you please make the eyes symmetrical? Because that's what needs to be done, right? Well, they did that. But he's looking to this. He's looking to the side. He's looking to the side. For both of them. Both of them things. He's looking to the side. It's just funny. You know, it's just funny because it's like, can you be mad because Super7 did the exact thing that other companies who make Godzilla action figures have failed at? Because again, they're symmetrical, like they're even. But look at off to the side. What this reminds me of is there's this reel, right? Short form video where you have these contractors who are out on a job, and the supervisor, he comes back in the morning and he's like, you know what? I told the apprentices you got to put the rebar 3 inches from the top. Well, the problem is that when he came in, they did put the rebar 3 inches from the top, but they put the rebar above the concrete that they poured, not in. So it's like Super7. You made the ice symmetrical and you made him look nice and even, right? But he's looking to the side. Now, this would be appropriate for like 1954 or Shin, but like not -1. So it's like you carried it almost all the way home there, pal. You didn't cross the finish line. Can I be mad? Yes, I can. But should I? I don't know. What I'm thinking may have happened, I've talked to a few people about this, is that maybe something happened with the application and they switched the eyes. I don't know. But anyway, I need to go heat his hole and get the tail on and work on the review. Because, I mean, otherwise, I think he looks good. All right, that's the unboxing. Like I said, the normal Super7 minus Goji is on his way. He should be here soon. Yeah. I don't know with this guy. I think it's just kind of comical because it's like they were right there. And realistically speaking, okay, you know, loose joints. Yeah, I've got some tight spots that I have to fix up on mine, but y'all were right there. You were right there to nail it. And then a fumble at the end. Just with the main focal point. But we'll talk about that more in the review. Thank you so much for watching. Super7 is coming in hot, actually, this next week. I got Wave 4 of the Toho Ultimates coming in. Again, the normal minus Goji. We've got a lot, so stay tuned. Destroy the like button. Click subscribe. Check out the links in the description, and I'll catch you in the next video.